cannot get over how ugly this suit is. Welcome back to Metroid Fusion. We are here in Sector 5 Arc Zone, looking to get us some ice missiles. Gonna have to do some exploring first, though, because it's walled off by something and we can't really do anything about it. Yep. So we did some running around to see where we could go before. So we've already done a little bit of poking around. I want a map up there. So we already did a little bit of running around, so we have an idea of what's coming up in the next couple of rooms. And if memory serves, the biggest thing that we couldn't do was there were speed booster blocks. Got them waivers. I think enemy AI is also more aggressive in this game. Like, what did the waivers do in Super Metroid? They just kind of, you know, floated around. Whereas here, they line up and gun for you. Same with the side hoppers, which somebody pointed out is probably closer to a Gigas than a side hopper, but heaven help me, I'm never going to remember the Gigas' name. Okay, so we can't go up, but we can go here. It's a yellow door, can't do that. Same with those that, like, shoot at you when you shot back at them. I think that's also kind of gotten around by... Oh, right, those are the speed booster blocks. Kind of gotten around by the fact that every single enemy drops health. I have not been paying any attention to how much health anybody drops, though. So, for all I know, they could be dropping like 5 health each. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be enough, but I thought it'd be... Well, not everyone drops health. Sometimes they drop missiles. Okay, new ground that we couldn't go before because we kept taking ice damage. Which I can guarantee you, the reason why when you're running around and you took ice damage every now and then, it actually put you into hit stun and you went like, ugh, back, instead of just like how fire drains your energy. I guarantee that was so you couldn't just eat damage and build up a speed boost anyway. A lot of guys. So something else of kind of interesting note in this game is... Okay, so that goes down, but goes down where? I mean, it probably goes down to my... Oh. Wow, it doesn't even react. Save room, and if they're going to give me one, that probably means I'm fighting something soon. I kind of enjoy these little explorations. Because, like, when you're up in the gray area, it's mapped out, they tell you exactly where to go, that's that. When you go into these little off areas, though, this is where you don't know what you're in for. And you can even run into power-ups that they're not telling you. Like, they tell you straight up, you're going to unlock the yellow lock, you're going to get ice missiles. That's it, that's what you're going to get. And that takes some of the fun out of it. But while you're down here, and it's almost exclusively in these off-map areas, you'll occasionally run into stuff that gives you something. Gives you something nice. Can I have a beam? Beam would be real cool. P-bombs. Feel like I'm gonna get P-bombs soon. Oh, I found the security room. That was it. Okay, this security room was just off-map. I was expecting it to be, like, up top, and this was going to be a little side area that I had to go through to get there. You and your physics-defying orbs. Hey, what the crap was that? Reformed into yourself immediately. Be doing that crap. Bunch of jerks. Cut that out. Cut that out! I think it would be nice if they did something to indicate that you can't just immediately grab the X coming out of a dude. Because, like, for gameplay purposes, you're gonna run around, you're gonna shoot a guy, as soon as you kill him, you're gonna want to run over him to collect that X real quick. And the X's that you can't collect, you, of course, just won't collect, but then sometimes they'll just reform immediately and you take damage. And then you're like, well, now I feel like an idiot because I was trying to collect something that I can typically collect from enemies, and I took damage from something that I had no way of knowing what was going to happen aside from, you know, seeing it once. It'd be nice if they did something like, I don't know, maybe they add a glow to an enemy or something, so you just see an enemy and go, oh, that's gonna be... that guy's gonna reform, he's got one of them sturdy X's in him. And I don't know, have Adam tell you about sturdy X's or something. Small thing, but I think it would help with conveyance. Okay, so there's more down there to explore, so I want to go check that crap out first. Come here. Yeah, that friggin' yellow X just did not want to go anywhere. Yep, come here. Thank you. Thought I laid a bomb. Nope. Okay, so for that, we gotta go around the other way. I got 100 missiles. Crap else am I gonna do with them? 120 missiles? Alright, I was gonna say something in this room, and then I didn't. So I know this is something that changes later on. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's it. That's legit it. Nah, there's gotta be something down here. You don't just put this down there and not have it be something. So I need this guy to get bigger. How do I make this guy bigger? go reform over there. Okay, now you're a green one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I cannot run over it, though. I need ice. So once I get ice missiles, I can come back here and potentially do something cool. Got it. Cool. Butts. Wait. Are you gonna make me do that entire run around again because I had the gall to jump down here to look at this thing again? Well, you know, as long as I'm down here, I never went this way. Got our old friends, the Rippers. That I can't do anything with until I can freeze them. What's this here? This is suspicious. Is this like a way down? What's going on? Yeah, you can't gain height off of this. Alright, I got a jump ball. I forgot about that. Oh, jump ball is weird. You're like... You're kind of committed to a jump arc. It's almost like wall jumping, where you're committed to, like, the first half of your jump arc. Oh, and with the angle up and angle down, we're back, by the way. With the angle up and angle down, this is, again, a muscle memory thing. But in the previous room, I was like, I'm gonna angle up and shoot that guy. My aim is just a little bit off. I need to duck. But I duck, and instead of ducking and angling up, I just aim down. So it's an order of operations thing, and I'm sure that, like, muscle memory, especially if this is the first game of the two that you played. That wouldn't be a big deal. Because it's just a matter of knowing that, yep. It's just a matter of knowing that you need to, like, duck. I don't know, I still feel like the controls in Super Metroid are just more direct, though. Like, you want to angle up, you angle up. You want to angle down, you can angle down. But here you have to, look, you want to angle down, you gotta do that and then that. You're angling up, you want to duck and angle up? You can just do that. Here, you want to duck and angle up? Okay, I gotta let off and then duck and then angle up again. This is one of the problems with, combining controls, like hit one button in order to do another button, instead of just giving designated buttons for everything. It's come and go, though, because, remember Axiom Verge? They gave you, like, all the different little scanners and everything you got. Yeah, there we go. All the different little, like, scanners and everything that you got were all on different buttons, and that got so jumbled up in my head because it was too much. So I can get people liking something that's more context sensitive, and having, oh, there's an angle up and an angle down button. There's just a button for angling, as opposed to two buttons, one for angling up and one for angling down. Like, I can understand why some people would like that. Okay, so this goes down, but that just goes down onto that room. I'm gonna do this, because there's a door halfway. I know it! Well, now I can freeze you, so now what? Give me the goods! I don't trust that energy tank. Do items have hitboxes? I don't think they do. Yay! Gotta remember I got a spring ball. Ooh, can I do anything in here? I don't think I can. Nah, I can't freeze anything in there to help me out. But now I can freeze that one guy, which will let me do something over there, and I don't know what. I maybe should have investigated that. Yeah, you're big and tall now. And I can freeze you, which will let me get out. Okay, I gotta press 16 buttons in order to do that. I have no idea what my plan was. I was kind of hoping there was something up. Unless my aim was just off. Like, clearly the goal is to bring a shine spark over here. But why? Yeah, there's not even anything to accomplish if you came up here to shine spark. Is it literally just a way back? No way, I refuse to believe that's just a way back. But at the risk of doing that all a second time, just to check one tile to the right, I'm not going to. I'll check back on that late game when I care and... Okay, I can just come over here, I guess. Ah, right, because they didn't have the, speed booster blocks. So they needed to give you another way back. Okay, so we can't go left here because that guy's in the way and we can't do anything about it. Actually, maybe we can. Maybe the guy doesn't like ice missiles. Nope. Doesn't care about ice missiles. That's a red door, so we can't do anything there. Hate you too, buddy. So really, our options are fairly limited. There's our good friend. Couldn't remember when he showed up. I hit my head on this one. I did it again. Just trying to duck, because my aim was a little off. Wait, there was another item. No, let me go back! There was another item in there. I don't care! I don't care, though!
Emergency in Sector 3. Emergency in Sector 3.
I don't care! There was an item in that room!
Emergency in...
Adam, tell me what's up so I can friggin' shut this alarm off and go get that item I missed. Why those exist on this station is beyond me. Oh my goodness, I don't care! What sector is fire? Is it 2? No. Oh, you're gonna give me a time limit. It said sector 3. Give me a time limit.
To main boiler explosion.
Okay, which one's 3? You're 3. Okay, so it's pretty obvious the real long thing with the green doors at the bottom are where I need to go. With a time limit of 6 minutes, I don't expect to have to deal with a lot along the way. They're not going to go like, spontaneous boss fight. Yeah, I don't care. Out of the way, buddy. Where am I going, anyway? Yeah, right, this way. I need more speed. This music could be more urgent, honestly. It's just kind of like, yeah, there's like stuff going on, but...
To main boiler explosion.
Doop-de-doop-de-doop. I'm gonna missile everything because I still just got my stupid regular beam that's kind of hot garbage at this point. Really? You guys pooping fire on me? I'm a little busy here. Hey, I'm working here. Okay, so it's just going out the left door. Oh, really? Room's bigger than that? Can make me go, like, up and around? Oh my goodness. Can I grab onto you? No. Yeah, world's blowing up. I don't care. Out of the way. Hey. Okay, you got 2 more rooms. Like, if there's gonna be a boss, it's gonna be a reasonably light boss. Okay, whatever. Find me out. I'm on a time limit, buddy. Okay, main boiler control room. Out of the way.
3 minutes to main boiler explosion.
So this is another, beam boss. And what they do is they actually shoot as soon as you hit them, which I feel like kind of guarantees you get hit. But yeah, we got the wide beam. The wide beam. Everybody remembers the wide beam. Good old classic wide beam that has not been in any other Metroid game. You're not gonna just go with the spazer or something? You're gonna go with the wide beam? It's actually no more useful than the raw charge beam. Still takes 2 missiles to kill these things, because you can't even, like, freeze them and then kill them. Okay, so it was hard to tell, but there was a scientist there messing around with the reactor, and as soon as you started attacking him, he turned into an X. Which this shows us then that the X, as would be expected, can mimic human life, like a scientist, and was using that probably to intentionally overload the boiler. Let's hope there aren't that many more X around. Well, I didn't want to go that way anyway. So this was largely a fairly straight area designed for the time limit. So this is likely an area we're probably never really going to have to go back to. So I remember when I was playing Fusion for the very first time, I didn't know nearly as much about Metroid as a whole as I do now. And when I saw the wide beam, I actually thought, like, man, that's a nice callback. Like, they brought back, like, an old NES beam or something, because that wasn't in Super. And no, actually, the wide beam hadn't been in any other Metroid game. We just saw the other ones. There was the long beam and the wave beam. If they ever needed a wide beam, they gave you the spazer, even in game 1. I'm pretty sure, or maybe my memory is failing me. I wouldn't put it past me to be completely forgetting and there was actually a wide beam. But it struck me as a little bit weird that, okay, we're going to give you a new beam. I feel like they waited way too long to give you a new beam. And when they do give you a new beam, they gave you the wide beam? So I went in there. Yeah, I did. There's an item I missed up there, but I don't think I can get it. So I guess predominantly we're just going back this way. So one of the main reasons, the reason I think it's weird is they had the whole point of the spazer is that it's effectively a wide beam. So why they came up with a wide beam instead of just using spazer feels a little weird to me. And the fact that you're shooting out these big, like, orb-looking things, I do feel like lends itself more to the style of Metroid Fusion. Whereas the, like, real thin, sharp, lasery feel that the spazer had it doesn't feel like it would fit quite as well in this game. So this may have been them just wanting to come up with, like, their own spazer, effectively. But I feel like they waited too long. Like, a lot of the reason to get the spazer and in turn the wide beam is because you feel hindered by your shot being so small. This is how it was in Super. Your regular power shot, garbage. Can't hit anything with that, it's so tiny. But spazer lets you hit a way wider area. But here, when they gave you the charge beam, they made your shot wider. So you were feeling, like, so you felt that effect already. It hasn't been challenging to hit things. So giving you that wider effect doesn't feel as necessary. It almost just feels like we have to give you a new beam because you kind of need a new beam at this point, but we don't want to give you any, like, real beams. I feel like if they had given you the wide beam a little bit sooner, this wouldn't have been a big deal. But they waited so long to give you any beam upgrade other than charge, I guess. Like, they gave you friggin' super missiles, ice missiles, the Varia suit, all before they give you a proper beam upgrade. With your work, yeah, despite that I figured it out while I was down there. Yeah, considering, like, regular beam weaponry and even missiles don't hurt the X, I'd be willing to bet they could survive the explosion and then they'd just be free. But then what's keeping them on the station now? They can go through walls, we've already seen that. Unless that's intended to be more of a gameplay mechanics thing. I don't know, you're talking me up a lot for just kind of getting my butt kicked everywhere I go. Maybe a few more bosses, a few more power-ups, and I can get behind you, but you're really talking me up. Yay, we can finally go back. And now that this BS is done, I can go back to friggin' Arctic area and get those items that I was locked out of before. God dang it. Wait, that was back this way. Anyway, I'm gonna say, until next time, everybody. Does the light of this change? Or does the light of that... I always thought the light of that reflected the door color, but if that reflects the area, then that's something. Like, it'd be nice if they just told you the name of the area, but if you can go like, oh yeah, light blue, that's the Arctic area. That's better, at least. Anyway, until next time, everyone... I'm gonna save, and then we're going to backtrack and get stuff that I couldn't get before.